Can you not, like, have your penis?
No, I'm sitting here. That's a great start, isn't it? Can you not have your penis? Welcome, everybody, to the GingerBinger podcast. It's great to be back after our almost 2-month hiatus. Joining me today is special guest
Shannon.
All right, Shannon. Now, where have we been for the last 2 months to keep us away from this important podcast?
Well, Dylan has been working on a short film that he wrote and basically directed himself.
What do you mean, basically? I did direct it myself.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, we finished the picture on May 15th, and I've been working and stressing on the edit ever since. It's one of those projects that was a real learning experience, and I think that's more of why I decided to do it more than anything, to see where I needed work and anything. Not really to go into festivals or anything like that. It would be nice, but it's not the way it goes all the time.
It's more so something that a film that you look back on and see, oh, I wasn't doing that properly, and then in the future you come back to this film and you see what you did wrong, and then when you go to do your next film, you learn from that experience and you're like, hey, I shouldn't have shot it this way. Let's not do that next time.
Yes, it was definitely like that. A lot of things I would change, I would change almost everything of how I worked on this film.
Yeah.
And that's not saying anything about people involved. People involved were pretty good. You know, they were great. They came out there. They stood out in the cold with me for 2 straight days. There wasn't much complaining, which is nice on a film set, because sometimes you get people who are what we call crew cancer. You know, once they start, taking out the morale, you got to nip it in the butt.
Everybody, because once one person starts saying, I'm cold, then everybody's like, I'm cold, you're not on my reacting.
Well, shit on everybody, Shannon. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
No, I'm just saying that's what crew cancer is, because once one person starts, they spread their disease to everybody else, and then they become a big tumor. And then it's a big lump that you need to cut out. It's true. That's why it's called crew cancer, because it's cancer. You need to cut out the lump.
How do you cut out the lump, Shannon?
Kill one of them.
Jesus.
You kill the leader.
You kill the leader of the set or kill the leader of the cancer?
Both.
So what does that entail? Jesus.
I don't know. A murder mystery?
Oh, so you make a murder mystery while filming a murder mystery?
Yeah.
It's Inception. Oh my. So yeah, we've been working on that, and we've been coming up with new and exciting shows to bring you guys real soon. We're actually starting the interview process here in this next couple of weeks for our new little documentary / vlog. It's gonna be pretty fun.
Is it a vlog?
Well, I don't see why it wouldn't be. It's the only difference between that and a vlog is we're just doing a few interviews with a few people, trying to get their opinions.
I think there's a certain word for that type of thing where you just go on the streets and ask people.
Interviewing stuff?
No, there's like a special word. I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Internet, if you're listening to this and you know what the word is, please let us know in the comments below. # Shannon stupid. She's gonna punch me in the face. Not much has changed between us, right, Shannon? You're still mean? Yeah. So what else have you been up to, Shannon? What have you been doing with your life lately?
Nothing. I started riding horses again, and I started when I was 11, and then I had to stop around 16, and now I'm 21, and I just started up riding again just last week.
So it's been a 5-year hiatus for you?
About, give or take. Like, I rode every once in a while here and there, but like not enough to keep myself going and keep myself trained. So it's basically been 5 years.
So you're back to basics is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, like, not necessarily. It's like riding a bike. You still know how to ride the bike. You still have a bit of balance. You just need to regain that strength that you had.
Except a bike isn't gonna, have a mind of its own and take off at the sound of a mouse fart. That's what I think of horses.
Yeah, that's true.
So why did you decide this summer is the summer to get back into horse riding?
I figured I had some extra cash thanks to my tax return. Yay, Canada. And it was something that I've been missing for a while, and then every time I missed it, I try to, like, ignore it or, like, push myself off, like, thinking about something else, and then it just kind of got to the point where it's like, okay, I really, really miss it, and it is something that I am able to do again. So I was like, screw it, we'll just try one lesson, and, like, if I can't pay for it eventually, then I'll just stop or whatever. But right now, I am able to do it, so why not do it?
And what do you hope to gain from this? Like,
I want a horsey barn.
Oh, God. She's been going on about a horse barn. She's been showing me pictures of horse barns, showing me pictures of land we can put horse barns on, going up, talking to me, telling me to talk to my family about, like, acquiring their land that has horse barns on it. All of a sudden, she cares about the valley.
Yeah.
And saying how the valley would be such a great place to live. The fact that I can't understand that because she can't stand bugs, and that's all the valley is in the summer. Well, just bugs.
That's why you get horses, and they keep the bugs away.
Horses don't do shit.
You get the fly traps. It works.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it's like, we should be country people. This girl is the furthest thing from a country girl I've ever met in my life.
Oh, and then we could grow our own food, and we could have chickens.
You can't even manage a mint plant.
Because it's not in the right environment.
What's the right environment?
The country.
Well, you should have then got it in the country.
Well,
you wasted a mint.
Alive.
He's deader than he's deader than King Tut.
King Tut was inbred.
So was that plant by the looks of it.
Stop. So are you by the looks of it.
Ouch.
Fucking ginger.
Oh,
inbred.
Oh, don't you start with this. You're on the GingerBinger podcast. I emphasized the wrong word in that sentence, but whatever. You know what I'm saying, so don't you start with this whole anti-ginger crusade.
We're on the Binger podcast. You can't
shut up.
You can't make fun of gingers on the Binger podcast.
Shut up. Shut up, you whore.
That's not nice.
So you are taking riding lessons hopefully all summer, right? That's what you're intending?
Well, hopefully all year.
Well, yeah. I'm taking motorcycle lessons to get my motorcycle license, so while you're riding your horse, I could drive by on my hog, oink. And did I really just do that? I can ride by and scare your horse with my hog.
That's nice. People used to do that at a barn I used to ride at because the ring was right beside the road. Mm-hmm. And it was like a long stretch of road that people would always speed up on. But because it was like it was in the country, like it was in the middle of nowhere. And people would just come by on their motorcycles and go, ring, when they seen their fucking horses. It's like, are you trying to get me killed? Like,
is that what a motorcycle sounds like to you? It sounds like a dying animal. So when you're riding horses, are you ever worried about, like, because horses freak me out, because that's the one animal, it's like, that it's like, I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what you want. I feel like a horse is like, I think the Superman, Christopher Reeve, incident, like, that's what horses scare me for.
Yeah, well, they're the only animal that you don't know, that you're unsure of.
What do you mean?
Like, moose, or like...
I'm not running into very many mooses where I live in the big city.
Running into very many horses.
Hey, here's the thing. When I go to that barn, I see horses. When I go out into the woods, I don't see any moose. Or meese. I don't know if that's the word.
No, it's just moose.
Mooses.
No, it's just moose.
Mooses.
It's just moose.
Yeah. Anyway, besides that, a moose is something that's like, I know a moose is dangerous. Horses are one of those things like, I have danger to me, but I'm going to pretend to be nice.
No, they unless they're like, they have something wrong with them, rarely will a horse ever attack. Even if it was abused or whatever, rarely do the horses actually attack you.
I don't understand how someone would want to abuse an animal that could easily kick the crap out of them. I do not know.
Because they know that the horse won't hurt them.
It's like a bully mentality. I know you're not going to fight, so I'm going to pick on you.
Yeah, that's why people hurt doggies and kitties and stuff.
Oh, let's get off this topic, please.
You brought it up.
Oh, you brought up abusing horses.
Don't introduce me.
No, anyway. No, not a sponsor podcast here.
Find your local animal shelter, help them.
What are you, the next Bob Barker? He'd always say
spay and neuter your pets and be gentle.
What is that For people who didn't understand, Shannon, it looked like she did like a shotgun sound. And she like cocked a gun. I'm kind of worried. Anyway, besides pointless animal death, which apparently Shannon is an advocate of.
No.
What else has been going on with you? Like, what have you been doing? You said you want to work on a children's book. You've been telling me that lately.
I want to make a fake children's book called The Cannibalistic Deer.
What is a fake children's book?
So it's like Happy Tree Friends, where you look at it, you're like, oh, that's a children's like cartoon or whatever, but it's like, haha, death and murder.
Psych, we got you on that one.
So it's gonna be like, it's gonna look like a children's book and have like happy drawings, but really it's gonna be about a cannibalistic deer. But it's gonna be like written all happy, but he's like actually like eating his friends and family and stuff and his herd.
So is this kind of like Watership Down, kind of?
Yeah, but they're not like cannibals.
No, they're just insane.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! So please don't. Excuse me. Please don't write that. That'll
Why?
scar a lot of children.
Well, it's not made for children. I think the cannibalistic deer as a title kind of gives it away.
So what section do you see that in like in a bookstore?
Like.
Is it right next
adult?
to the smut?
Yes, next to the smut.
So it's 50 Shades of Grey, The Cannibalistic Deer, and 50 Shades Darker?
Yeah.
All in that order?
Yeah. The Cannibalistic Deer is actually like a sequel to 50 Shades of Grey. Mm-hmm. It's the true sequel.
Ah, okay. It's like a metaphor.
Yeah.
Very nice. You know, I think you might win a Pulitzer Prize. I don't know if that's for books or just journalism. I'm not sure, but... Okay, so that's really interesting. So, have you been playing any games recently? What did we play the other day? Did you end up ever playing the Detroit Becoming Human?
No, I didn't play that yet.
Ah, it's an interesting demo. That's done by the guys who do Heavy Rain, right?
And Beyond Two Souls?
I have no idea what that is.
Yes, Beyond Two Souls.
It seems like an interesting concept. It's one of those games that I'm hesitant on. I don't buy games brand new. I can't afford to. It's outrageous. I'm not paying $80 for a brand new game.
Unless it's Red Dead or Kingdom Hearts. Come on soon, please.
Kingdom Hearts, hear her prayer.
Please. It's been 2 many years.
Speaking of Red Dead, I'm really excited about that. That new trailer just dropped.
I'm excited about the horsies. And how you have to bond with the horse. And then you become best friends with the horse.
What happens when somebody kills your horse?
I kill them.
But you don't get your horse back.
I will reload.
You will reload just for a horse?
Yeah, it's like, there's a girl, she was talking online. Because, remember how Hancock can die in Fallout?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you, like, leave him alone with drugs. Well, she accidentally did that, and then she came back to him 8 hours later, and then she realized that he was dead, and she didn't want him to die, so she reloaded her game, wasted 8 hours just to make sure that he was alive.
I don't get it. I don't get what's with Shannon. What is your obsession with Hancock?
He's just the best, and I love him, and he's such a tortured soul, but he's so nice and sweet and cute, and I just want to love him forever.
How is Hancock
he's
cute?
He's such a cutie. I love him. He's my husband.
He's your husband?
Yes, he's my husband. He's just so nice. Like, he's bad to the bad guys and he's good to the good guys, which is how I play the game. So it's like, oh, we just connected. We just fucking soulmates.
But Hancock has a dark streak to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, like that.
You like a bad boy.
Yeah, every girl does.
Then how'd you wind up with me?
I don't know. You kind of convinced me.
Yeah, I hustled you. Sucker.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
Well, what was it you were saying the other day that you met me when I was 20 and you were, what, 18?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to clarify that so nobody's thinking I'm a pedo or anything like that.
I was 15.
Oh, God. Don't even joke around about that. And I'm now 24 and you're what, 21? Going on 22?
Yeah, I'm going on 22 and you're going on 24.
I'm going on 25 later this year.
Never mind.
I'm halfway through my age of 24.
You're in your mid-20s.
Yeah. Shut up.
Oh my God, you're 24.
But you remember saying to me, you're like, I thought you were so mature when you were in your 20s. I thought I was going to change and everything. And wow, were you disappointed when you realized that was all a charade.
Yeah.
So when you hit 20, what was it like?
I don't really remember, honestly. It was just like, why aren't I mature? Why aren't I knowledgeable? Why don't I have money? Like, what's happening?
What's the key that I'm missing?
Yeah, I was like, something's wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Everybody else is so much smarter and knows life things, and I don't.
What do people know that you don't?
I don't know. I don't know.
I do have
seem more together.
I do have to say though, I do feel like since taking you in as my girlfriend, that sounds like so neckbeardy, doesn't it?
Here's my katana
Ugh.
that I defend my girlfriend with.
Ugh.
Incels. What did I say the other? I'm an incel in a relationship.
Yeah. No, you said I'm an incel with a boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I'm an incel with a boyfriend.
Damn it, where was I gonna go with this? Oh, anyway.
Katana.
No, never mind. We'll go back. So yeah, with the summer coming out, E3's just right around the corner too, which I love.
I never pay attention to that.
Oh, that's when you get on the new trailers, gameplay footage. It's so much fun because it excites you for the year. I'm looking to, pick up some new games this year. I'm really excited I want to get the new South Park game. It should be lower price now, so I think I might buy it.
Oh yeah.
Because the Stick of Truth was a blast, and the Fractured Butthole was, great.
Well,
it sounds great, yeah. Well, I mean, I love the title, because everybody says the Fractured Butthole, but it's, you put the emphasis on the Fractured Butthole.
It's a butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a double entendre, I think is the term to use for it. It's great. What the hell was that?
The sound of a butthole.
Okay, nobody wants to hear the sound of a butthole. Why are we on buttholes already? Jesus Christ, there will be no sponsor for this podcast ever.
Speaking of buttholes.
This podcast is brought to you by Fleshlight, the analingus. Oh, God.
The analingus conga.
Yeah. So, where did this come from, Shanny? You said last night she was talking about an analingus conga line.
I don't remember where that came from. I was trying to say something... A something conga line.
I was saying instead of Angela Anaconda, I was saying anal anaconda.
Oh yeah, it just kind of... I went to say anaconda, but I went conga. So we just went conga line, and it was Angalingus conga line, and then we're like, oh my god, that's the human centipede. Yeah,
and that's how they pitched the movie. It's an analingus conga line for the ages. Dun 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 dun. Okay, there goes any semblance of sponsor we're ever going to get for this podcast.
Can we name the broadcast this the Angalingus conga line?
I don't know how many views we'd get on that. Honestly, I'd be kind of worried. It would definitely be a unique title, though. Nobody else, I think, is going to be posting that on the internet.
Somebody steals... Oh, we want to make that a shirt.
Don't say that.
My Angalingus conga line don't want...
Stop singing. Oh, God. I'm going to have to say right now, guys, that I am now in the market for a new girlfriend. This one has lost her charm, and I'm trading her in for a younger model. If you guys could see right now, she's staring a hole through me, ready to kill me. And she's scratching. What are you doing with that basketball? Shannon has a basketball in between her legs.
I'm trying to, horsey muscles.
What are horsey muscles?
Like, when you squeeze the horse... I'm trying to get that.
When you squeeze them with what?
Your legs.
Well, you got to explain that to people who... I'm sitting right here.
You said in between your legs, though.
Yeah, well, you have to reiterate. Because horsey muscles, when you squeeze a horse, like what, with your hands? Do you all go all Game of Thrones on it and crush its head?
No, you squeeze the horse with your legs to get them to go, so I need stronger legs.
Have you ever had to punch a horse?
No, I kicked a horse, though.
Why did you kick a horse?
Because they pushed me up against a stall, and they tried to step on me, and the horse was being insane because it wasn't trained well, so I had to kick the horse because I was in danger.
Why do you speed up when you talk about stuff like that?
Because it's danger!
My mother used to ride horse, and she would always say the horse would puff itself out when you try to put the saddle on.
Every horse does that.
Or it would... When you're in the stall with it, it would lean against you and almost crush you.
That's what that horse did, but those horses shouldn't be doing that.
No, well, she said you'd have to do with everything you got, knee it in the gut with everything you had.
Mm-hmm.
Horses, again, are animals I don't get. Like, there's something about it, just like,
Well, you just need to, not fucking analyze the situation and just let it be.
No, here's the thing. When I run into a stray animal, I have to analyze the situation. Is this animal okay? Is it friendly?
There was a stray cat outside yesterday, and it was eating out of a bowl. Somebody was feeding it.
Did you steal the cat?
I wanted to.
Yeah. I swear to God, we might have had a raccoon on our deck last night.
Why?
Because they were scratching on the window.
What?
Like out there, like on the door.
Why did you not look?
Because I didn't care. I was like, the cat's in here. They can't get in. What are they going to do? Beat me up?
I haven't seen a raccoon for a while.
Let's hope it didn't get inside our cooler. Open that up.
Because they suck at getting out.
They suck at getting out of things.
Yeah.
Well, I think getting out of that cooler wouldn't be too hard, honestly. You just push.
Yeah, but even green bins, they have a hard time getting out of.
Stupid raccoons. So, why did we kick our cat out of the room?
Because you hate her.
Because I hate her?
You hate her.
Who was the one that kicked her out, though?
No, she bit me, but the whole time you were getting her going.
I wanted her out of the room. I didn't touch her. I didn't do nothing.
No, you're like, get out.
Yeah.
She's gonna be whiny. She's gonna do this, and then you wouldn't let her up on you.
Because I don't want the cat on me.
And then she came up and bit me.
So she bit you. Why'd she bite you, though?
Because you were an asshole to her.
So she bites you because of why?
Yes, because she's frustrated with you.
But why didn't she bite me?
Because she can't bite you.
Why not?
Because she's not on you.
Well, she came up and bit me is what I'm saying.
You got her going.
The cat, you kicked her out though. So why? So she bit
So
you.
she's gonna come in.
No, you realize it.
It's okay.
I hate this fucking animal.
She adds some noise to our podcast.
You don't want noise in a podcast.
Come, baby. It could be the cat whisperer podcast.
Nobody wants to be that. You've been working on that.
Quiet now?
No, I don't. I just see her ready to do it. Anyway, so see how she's quiet, Shannon? God damn.
Is it recording?
Yes, it's recording.
It's not moving.
Shannon, it's recording.
Why isn't it moving?
Because it's oh my God, you don't know shit about anything.
It used to move before.
Shannon, shut up. God damn. All you do is give me shit.
Stop.
Good. I hope it stops moving. God damn it. See when those red things are moving? That shows it's recording.
Hey, I need that.
You don't need that basketball.
Yes, I do.
For those of you listening at home, the cat just jumped up and she's got her ass directly in my face and meowing. This is why I did not want the cat out there. Close the door, quick.
No, because she's gonna whine.
I'd rather her whine through the door than whine into the mic.
There.
No, she's not. Go close the door.
Give her 2 minutes.
No,
prove you wrong.
I don't care for 2 minutes. What do I win if I get 2 minutes, huh?
You get silence.
No. I want something. I want something obtainable.
You're gonna get something obtainable
No.
if you fucking wait.
No.
You're so fucking impatient.
No, because I know how this is gonna work.
No,
So,
sometimes you don't.
I
You
do.
gotta fucking wait.
I know what this cat is like. She's mouthy as hell.
Is she gonna fall asleep?
No, she's not. She's gonna get on top of you, bite you, meow into the mic. We know exactly how this is gonna work. Because she's a tiny bitch. She's an asshole.
Look, she's been silent.
She been what? What was that? I couldn't hear you over her meow. Oh my God. So audience, just so everyone knows that we do have a good relationship, it's just when we get on air, Shannon's mean.
Help me.
That was weird to hear in my headphones. So we saw Infinity War the other day, and we're not going to go into spoilers, unlike Shannon, who immediately spoiled it. I had to edit it out, god damn it. And then when we tried to do it again, she did it again.
No, I didn't do it again. I made a fucking joke that had nothing. You got so fucking mad because I made a joke. I was like, oh, this is our second time filming this. And then you fucking pause it and you're like, hey.
I was like, what? Somebody's taking this podcast a little too seriously,
Are you going to fucking
Shannon.
delete this part too?
Nope. So Shannon, without any spoilers, what did you think of the Avengers Infinity War?
I'm gonna fucking ruin this shit for you.
What did you think, though?
You're gonna delete this part like they got deleted.
Like, it took me a second. Okay.
Are you gonna delete it?
No.
Okay, well, no spoilers then.
Well, are we saying spoilers or no spoilers?
Yes, there's spoilers.
Okay, everybody listening, from this point on, there will be spoilers for the Avengers Infinity War. If you have not seen it, what are you doing with your life, man? All right. So, Shannon, what did you think of the Avengers Infinity War?
The spin class.
Yeah, directed by Steven Spielberg.
The Spavengers.
The Spavengers. The suspenders. The anal
class.
link is conga line.
I very much enjoyed it.
Did you what would you say? What's your favorite Marvel movie that there's been so far?
Ooh,
Part of the MCU, not
Guardians.
just. You think Guardians?
Yeah, the first one. It was just such a change, and it tried things that the other ones didn't, and it was a lot more like mature compared to like Captain America and Thor and all that stuff. And I felt like
Guardians was more mature.
Yeah, because they made like actual like jokes like that kids wouldn't understand. Like
oh, I thought you meant mature, like darker. That's what I thought you
no.
meant. Because I'm like, the Guardians is the exact opposite. It's pretty lighthearted.
Yeah, it was a fun time compared to like the other ones where they're like, oh, cool, interesting character and stuff. Like it was actually a fun time, and like they made adult jokes that kids wouldn't get. Like I remember Star-Lord was like, he was talking on his ship and he was like, oh, it's like a Picasso painting if you got like a UV light in here or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, kids don't understand that.
No, kids wouldn't get that joke. Guardians is one of those movies, I think, why it's so popular, too. The soundtrack does a big part. It caught everybody by surprise, though, because I remember seeing the trailer and being like, what in the hell? I don't want to see a movie about some tree and a raccoon, and I haven't laughed harder at a Marvel movie since. And to me, in Guardians, the underrated character in that is Dave Bautista's Drax. Drax is the funniest part in those movies.
I see, he's not to me, so I think it all depends on like, I think he is more of a like your kind of humor or like a man's kind of humor.
What do you mean a man's kind of humor? Go in detail.
Like goofy and stupid and just.
Are you saying men can't have intelligent humor?
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. Shannon wants all men to die.
No, I find men, it's especially men, because I've never seen a woman that's done this. They love to quote things from movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost every single guy that I've met fucking just randomly quotes shit from movies, and they fucking know it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you can quote him a lot, and other guys can quote him a lot. The girls wouldn't be like, I don't know, give me a quote.
From a girl?
From Drax.
Oh, nothing goes over my head. I would jump and catch it.
See? Girls don't fucking know that shit.
Yeah, I guess. But we all know at the end of the movie, like, spoilers for Guardians. I guess spoilers for probably any movie we're talking about here on out. We're just going to be spoiling Marvel movies.
Guardians was like years ago. Like,
exactly. You know what?
Seen it.
Yeah, that's your problem. The dance battle to save the galaxy. When he's like, I'm the king, and then he's just dancing to it, and he's like, I'm distracting you.
You big dummy.
That was the funniest movie because it completely was like undercut everything. And I'm getting tired of movies that do that because it's so used. But Guardians was one of the first times I saw like a big cliche undercut by something that's like, yeah. It was a blast. So who's your favorite Guardian then?
I like Star-Lord.
Everybody Star-Lord's pretty good.
Yeah.
I
like not Bullet.
Rocket?
Rocket. I like Rocket too.
I don't find Rocket that funny. I like it. I like his wise assness though. When he's like, "You actually got his leg?" Yeah, I was just joking about that.
He's like manipulative, but in a funny way.
Yeah, he was really great in Avengers: Infinity War too. I like the team ups in this movie. Like you get Thor, Groot, and Rocket, and you get Drax, Star-Lord, and Iron Man and Spider-Man.
And the alien girl.
Whose name we don't remember.
Nobody fucking remembers her name.
And then you had Captain America and Black Panther.
And Bucky.
Yeah.
Technically Vision and Scarlet Witch were there.
That was, to me though, their parts were the least interesting.
Yeah. I didn't, like...
It's not that it was bad, it's just the other ones were more fun to watch.
I didn't know that they were, like, in a relationship. Like, I didn't see any, like, signs of it.
No,
and then they're like, oh, we're fucking lovers.
Get down from there. I think it's not hinted at Civil War, but it's hinted that those two have a bond. Like, those two are friends.
Yeah, but I didn't think it would be, like, bonding each other in bondage.
I was wondering if that would be the end credit scene right there. So I guess we're gonna go like just talk about the ending right there. when everybody started to die and disappear, I was shocked at who did.
Yeah.
Especially because the moment that shocked me the most is when Black Panther went away. Because the way they shoot it, it makes it look like it's going to be the general that disappears and then he goes. It's like, did they just do that?
Their newest one of their biggest ones, like multicultural icon.
Yeah. And the fact that they killed Spider-Man, I was actually joking. I'm like, are we going to reboot Spider-Man again now that he's dead? Sorry, Tom, you just weren't handling it. Next Spider-Man will reboot halfway through the movie.
It's just a whole different... Andrew Garfield comes back.
Yeah. Those moments, like, the fact that all the Guardians except for Rocket are dead was strange. Like, that's going to be interesting to see. I was saying, though, because the end credit scenes, Sam Jackson gets blown away. I was saying that you should really have had Stan Lee go to Dust 2 just to make it hit home.
No, Stan Lee!
Everybody were like, no! That would have got such a great fucking reaction, I think.
What was his line on the school? Oh, what, you never seen an alien ship before?
You never seen Aliens in New York? Oh my, but yeah, that movie was really fun. It had a lot of good humor in it. Doctor Strange was way more interesting in this movie than he was in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and like we didn't see Doctor Strange till like a couple days before Infinity War because we're like, we should probably watch this.
Yeah. I feel like a few characters could get introduced in like team up movies. Like you don't like how Black Panther was introduced in Civil War.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need like their own standalone movie all the time, or at least you could introduce them first. That way we know who we're dealing with. Because Civil War is my favorite Marvel movie.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Because it was one of those movies where it's like, I picked a side. And I was on that side. I was Team Captain America.
For Cappy shirts.
Damn right. If I was Captain America, ain't no government telling me when and when I cannot use my powers. I'm gonna kick some ass with them.
But you.
Exactly. What's the line of the trailer? What do? We fight.
What do you think's gonna happen? How do you think Tony's gonna get back on Earth?
He's with
Alien Girl.
The Alien Girl.
Oh, so no, that's not. So it's Rocket and Alien Girl that are left
like
with the Guardians.
Like not no. We're talking about Gamora's Alien Girl. Gamora's sister.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Nebula.
Yeah.
Nebula, yeah. Well, she's technically a robot, android kind of thing.
She's still a person.
But that's the other thing. It's like, do people who are actually like people that have souls, are they the only ones disappearing? Because she didn't disappear. I don't think she's a real person. I think she was made, like she was
built.
Yeah. So would people like that disappear?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because they're just artificial.
Would Vision have disappeared though? I mean, Vision is just AI intelligence.
Well, he did disappear.
There are going to be a few deaths in there that I think are going to be permanent. I think Gamora's going to die, stay dead. I think Vision.
Unless they reverse all time.
Well, if that's the case, why don't we just reverse to the very first Iron Man movie? Everything's back. That's what they do, and they just redo, like, it's a 48-hour marathon of just the Marvel movies.
Jesus.
You know people would sit through it, too.
I need my Mountain Dew, my chips, and my caffeine.
Don't insult our audience. Mountain Dew, caffeine, and chips are great.
I've never had Mountain Dew.
You are not a gamer.
I've never had Mountain Dew. What's it taste like? Lime?
You gotta buy yourself a Mountain Dew today. This is not sponsored by Mountain Dew. I'm just saying you need to have that good old Mountain Dew. Why not?
Because it seems scary.
What?
I might grow a neck beard.
What do you mean it seems you might grow a neck beard? Well, you're already halfway through. Hi-oh! So with all the talks on neck beards, Shannon, what to you is the least attractive thing in a guy?
Oh, Jesus. Voice.
Voice? Like in any guy?
I hate, like, straight guys that have that typical, like, gay voice.
You hate gay? You don't mind gay guys who have it?
Yeah. No, I don't care if a gay guy has the gay voice. Like the very, like, feminine.
The high-pitched flamboyant?
Okay.
Okay.
I don't care. But if you're straight and you have that voice, it's such a fucking turn off to me.
Okay, why is that?
It's very feminine, and it's very, like, it's not masculine, and it's not something that I want somebody to talk dirty to me.
So you don't want to be talked dirty by like what you think is a stereotypical gay voice.
Yeah. Like, I don't want a Glee cast character to be like, oh, I touched your panties and...
I think you need to work on your dirty talk right there, because that is terrible. And just so everyone knows, she sucks at dirty talk.
You do too.
I don't dirty talk for that reason. I keep my mouth... I'm smack talker Skywalker. I'm not a dirty talker.
But yeah, it's the voice, because I've dated men that were like straight, and they had that voice, and I'm just like,
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, it takes all kinds, right? What's your least attractive thing physically, then?
Like, I guess greasy hair, or like just...
Poor hygiene?
Yeah, like, if you just have really dark hair, like, all over your body. Like, there's the people that have, like, the neck beard that goes to their chest.
Oh, yeah, they fade into it.
And I hate that. And then their hair's always long and curly, and it looks greasy. And it's just like, stop. Just shave something. One of them. Either do the chest, the beard, or the hair. Not all three. Just one or two of them.
I'm picturing them to look like Chewbacca, the way you're describing, because you're like, the hair connects everywhere. Disgusting.
Disgusting. What's your least attractive thing of a woman?
For me, not having a sense of humor. And I think that's just in people in general, because humor comes at the suffering of others, and it's not like suffering like terrible things, like just it comes from something bad happening. Yeah. I guess you know what I mean. Like when the most vanilla example, I guess, when you do a funny face at someone, you're making fun of strange looking people. Yeah. You might not be doing someone specific, but that's where when you cock your head and look at you with cross-eyed and your tongue out. You know what I mean? Yeah. That because people who are always very like, oh, that's not right because you're hurting somebody.
Fun of me.
Well, it's just people who are very sensitive about things, or people who are looking to always be. For me, it's like someone who always is looking for a cause instead of just being there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But to make me, you can.
I was gonna say, instead of a rebel without a cause, it's a whiner without a cause.
So to make me not look so bad in vain, what are two physical things you don't like about girls?
Why do I have to do two? You only did one.
No, I did two because voice is something you can't change.
No, but I didn't ask about personality.
I know, but I didn't ask you about personality, so I gave two physical things, so you have to give me two physical things.
Fine. I would say for me, stuff that's... I don't know. I like taller women, shorter women, bigger women, thinner women.
Give me what you don't fucking like. I don't care about what you do like. This is about the positivity. This is about the shitting.
The shitting?
Yeah,
the shittening.
Shitting.
The shittening of the analingus conga line. I don't know. There's nothing really that immediately makes me go, like, I don't like that about a girl. I don't know.
Stop being an asshole and tell me.
No, you mean start being an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I have to think about it.
Like bad teeth.
What do you mean bad teeth?
Like if they have, like, really bad teeth, is that, like, oh.
That is, yeah, I would say, like, teeth, like, a lot of, like, discoloration, like, very gap teeth. I know that's stuff people can't help most times. But it's still, it is something that is not an attractive thing for me. And you know what? I'm going to say this right now. I shouldn't have to tiptoe around what I am and what I'm not attractive to.
Fucking tell me.
No, the teeth thing I would say is probably just a huge thing, because that, to me, gives a whole different impression of the person, too. Yeah. And people could say that's maybe a little...
rude.
Well, yeah, but, you can't help but what you're interested in. I'm answering the question, I guess. So... This is how I am. I don't go up to people and go, oh, your teeth. I just, it's one of those things like I keep to myself. Just like I don't find that attractive. I don't go up and voice it and go, ooh.
Fix your teeth.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of dentures?
What else?
How many am I up to? One?
You're one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one
Dylan lost count.
There's one that I know, but I know you're not going to say it.
What is it? Oh. No, I wouldn't say that. No. No. That would be a whole different thing. I'm not going to go into it, but that would be a whole different... What I find attractive is not what I don't find attractive. I'd rather them have it than not. You know what I mean? Like, that's what that is. Actually, no, I'll say it right now. I like a girl with a booty. I always have. That doesn't mean I find girls without booties not attractive. That's not true. I just find that it's just like... It's like having a cherry on the sundae. It's like everything's good.
Then why is it the other day I seen a girl and you're like, oh, I'm not looking at her because she doesn't have an ass, Shannon?
I said that so you wouldn't be after me for checking her out.
Did you?
Yeah.
She didn't have an ass, though.
What's the big deal? See, even the cat's like, see? What's the problem?
And then we were in a bra store before and you're like, that girl has no ass.
Why are you bringing me up to sound like a jerk?
Because you're trying to sound like a better man than what you are.
You're trying to ruin me is what you're doing.
No, you're putting your fucking facade on.
My facade? What's a facade?
Facade.
It's facade.
Facade.
Facade, cascade.
You so creepy.
No, I can when I'm with you, I'm allowed to be like, oh yeah, she didn't have no bum on her. I don't find that, she's okay. For me though, I guess the thing, what?
Can you not put that by your balls? It is mine after all. I have to put that on my ears.
I don't know. There's nothing really physical that it's like, you're not attractive. It's all a mixture of things. Like, I like girls who have personalities, like who are adventurous, or some people like...
Why are you with me?
I question that sometimes because really you are kind of the opposite of what I deemingly find attractive. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that like to be mean. It's just you're very shy. Mm-hmm. You're very quiet. You're not adventurous in any way.
I could be adventurous.
What was the last adventurous thing you did?
I went horsey riding.
That's something you've done before. That's not adventurous.
I went outside on my own yesterday.
When? To drop me off to work?
No, to get food.
That's not the same. That's called being a regular adult. I don't know. There's something, though. Like, it's interesting how this turned out.
What, how we got into a relationship?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you. Oh,
God, don't. We won't have time. People have lives to live, Shannon. They can't listen to that story. It's interesting, though. So, just to go back to the Ginger Binger, we're going to be throwing these podcasts up much more frequently. Now that I've got a little more free time on my hands, I'm going to be doing writing, throwing up some more shows. I've got a lot planned for the summer, guys. And hopefully, we'll be able to turn this into something where I can do it, where I can focus on it more and more. Because right now I'm between this and a day job and any film work that comes through. If I can cut out the day job and get paid to do this, or find a way to earn a living from this would be great.
I think we need to stop with the analingus conga line then.
That was you who brought that up.
Yeah.
So I have to get rid of you is what you're saying. Aww. Goodbye. No horsey for you.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, so that is where we're going with the Ginger Binger podcast and the Ginger Binger brand in general, guys. Keep posted. We're going to be coming back with a whole bunch of new stuff starting probably at the beginning of the month. We're just getting a bunch of stuff going on here. We're filming, getting it all ready to go.
Like June?
Yeah. So expect that then with podcasts coming every week. That's like signature binge. Don't burp into the mic, please. That is unprofessional. It's the binge. No, it's not. Okay, anyway. Do you have any final thoughts, Shannon? I hate you.